evening, and thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Ido.
And I'm Geffen, and welcome to our weekly program, Beyachad Velechud, together yet separate. As usual, we will present the problems that minorities face within the Jewish Israeli community today. Last week, our show dealt with the assimilation of Ethiopian Jews and the problems that arise from it, such as discrimination at schools, the workplace, and in general.
We witnessed again how prejudiced people are when they see someone whose skin color, language, and culture is different from their own. The Ethiopian Jews experience this on a daily basis. Eyebrows are raised in religious sectors regarding the legitimacy of them being Jews.
Right, and sometimes we can find separate school classes for Ethiopian children. When asked about this, the school principals claim that these children have learning gaps that do not exist among other communities. A strange thing, really, because some of these children come from families that have been in the country for over 20 years. While talking to them, the widespread image of them being modest, hardworking, and quiet was strengthened once more. They complained about racism, prejudice, and other difficulties in a polite and civilized manner. Therefore, the nation was shocked when they almost spontaneously organized a rally in Tel Aviv as a result of police officers violently beating an Ethiopian young man.
Apparently, the only reason these policemen had for beating him was the color of his skin. This young man is an army officer, comes from a good family, and happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. When the incident reached the media, the Ethiopian community decided that they had been quiet long enough and organized a large demonstration. As you can see in the following video, the demonstration started calmly enough but ended in anger and violence.
המאבק שלנו זה לזכרו של יוסף סלמסה. יוסף סלמסה חווה אלימות ב-1 למרץ שנת 2014, אלימות משטרתית, שהוא ישב בגן ציבורי בבנימינה. שוטרים הגיחו ובאו, קראו בשמו מי זה יוסף סלמסה, יוסף הרים את היד וישר באו עם הטייזר, חשמלו אותו.
Sad to see this, isn't it?
Yes. I believe, and many people with me, that things as a whole could and should have been handled differently.
I agree, but let's be honest, it isn't easy to accept people who are different. Many people are scared when they see someone who is not like them.
Could it be that we start doubting ourselves, our ideas, and what we consider to be true and right when we see someone who is different?
Probably. Look at how suspicious we are when we meet Orthodox Jews who are extremely religious and whose culture and way of life have been a part of our nation from the start. The Orthodox Jews usually live in close-knit communities of their own, like Bnei Brak in Ramat Gan, Mea Shearim in Jerusalem, and parts of Hadar Quarter in Haifa, to name but a few. And here's a clip of the Orthodox Jews.
Approximately 800,000 ultra-Orthodox, called Haredim, live in Israel. Their often violent struggle to secure a Jewish religious identity for Israel reinforces their image in the eyes of the secular population as a large, threatening black mass. Although the majority of Israeli citizens are by definition Jewish, being Jewish means different things to different groups.
As you probably noticed, it is easy to identify them in the street because they dress according to what they consider the Jewish laws. They don't serve in the army, have large families, and the men often don't work but study Torah. These are things that make the rest of the population very angry.
Right. On the other hand, the Orthodox Jews often discourage close contact with the rest of the population. They are scared that close contact will influence their community, views, and way of life. We still have a long way till we will be a society that is truly tolerant of people who are different and open to new ideas and cultures.
However, things are not all that bad. There are little lights at the end of dark tunnels, and we make a habit of ending our program with those little lights. Tonight, we focus our attention to a school in the north of the country that tries to do its part to assimilate a really very quiet part of society. Students who are hard of hearing.
בבואות של סבון אתה משתקף.
Hello girls, could you please tell us a little about the assimilation of students that are hard of hearing in Karmel Zvulun?
The Karmel Zvulun school is a very big school. There's 940 students in the whole school. 70 from them are hard hearing students. From 7th grade until 13th grade. Each grade had a small class of hard hearing and no longer than 8 students. There are hard hearing students that learn in the big classes, with the hearing students.
Students are participating in all school activities like school ceremonies, school trips, school delegations, and sports and more. Upon graduation, the hard-hearing students go to the army or to the higher education. Both the hearing students and the hard-hearing students are enjoying learning together and benefit greatly from the experience.
אני רק בן אדם, אני חי והווה כמו כולם, ורואה עתיד וחושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה. לא מבין מה קורה וחושב, מי שומע את מה שבלב, ורואה עתיד וחושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה. ורואה עתיד וחושב תמיד שהכוונה נותנת אמונה.
That is it for tonight, folks. Be sure to join us next week.
And have a good night.